You're doing everything right, you're delivering results, you're meeting deadlines, you're helping your team, but somehow someone else gets promoted. And you're left wondering, what am I missing here? Here's the truth: it's probably not your performance, it's your visibility. And more specifically, you're making one of three critical visibility mistakes that crush promotability. The good news is, once you know what these mistakes are, they're easy to fix. And in this video, I'm going to show you the three visibility mistakes that keep talented professionals stuck and exactly how to fix each one. So let's dive in. First, let's be clear about something. These aren't mistakes in the traditional sense. You're not doing anything wrong. These are patterns, things that most professionals do naturally that unintentionally kill your visibility. And the reason they're so dangerous is that they feel productive. They feel like the right thing to do, but they keep you invisible. So let's break them down. Mistake number one: operating in isolation. Here's what this looks like. You put your head down, you do the work, you deliver, you move on to the next thing, and you assume that's enough. But here's the problem: if no one sees your work, it doesn't exist in the eyes of leadership. You might be the most productive person on your team, but if you're invisible, you're not promotable. Let me give you an example. You finish a big project and you send the final deliverable and you move on. Meanwhile, the person who gets promoted, they finish their project, then they send an update to their manager and key stakeholders, mention it in the next team meeting, and maybe even share a quick post on LinkedIn about lessons learned. Same work, completely different visibility. Here's the fix: stop operating in isolation. Build visibility checkpoints into your workflow. After every major milestone, ask yourself, who needs to know about this? Then communicate, not arrogantly, just factually. Finished X. Here's the outcome. Here's what's next. That's it. You're not bragging, you're reporting. Reporting is a leadership behavior. The specific tool you can use. The weekly wins email. Every Friday, send your manager a short email summarizing what you accomplished that week. This creates a documented record of your contributions. When promotion time comes, your manager doesn't have to remember what you did. They have proof. Mistake number two: confusing busyness with value. Here's what this sounds like. I've been working on the client presentation all week. It's taking forever. I'm juggling 3 projects right now. I'm so busy. I had back-to-back meetings all day. The problem? You're talking about effort. Leadership cares about outcomes. Here's the hard truth: busyness doesn't impress leadership. Results do. Let me show you the difference. Busy talk is, I've been working on the Q3 report. It's really complex. Value talk is, I finished the Q3 report. It identifies 3 revenue opportunities that could add $200,000 to our pipeline. Do you see the difference? One focuses on effort, the other focuses on outcome. Leadership doesn't promote people for being busy. They promote people for creating value. So here's the fix. Shift your language from tasks to results. Instead of, I'm working on the dashboard, say, I'm finalizing the dashboard. It'll help leadership track our progress toward the quarter four goal in real time. Instead of, I had a meeting with the client. Say, I met with the client and secured their buy-in on the new approach we've got. It's a simple language shift, but it completely changes how people perceive your value. The tool for this, the 20-second leadership message. Can you explain your value in one clear sentence? Not what you do, but what changes because of what you do. If not, that's what you need to build first. Mistake number 3, waiting for permission to lead. Here's the mindset trap. Once I get promoted, then I'll start acting like a leader. But that's backwards. Here's how promotions actually work. Leadership watches to see who's already acting like a leader. Then they promote that person. You don't get the title first. You demonstrate the behavior first. Then you get the title. So what does acting like a leader actually mean? It means speaking up in meetings with ideas and questions, taking initiative on problems without being asked, helping other people succeed, communicating clearly and confidently, making decisions within your scope. You don't need permission to do any of that. Let me give you a specific example. In your next meeting, instead of staying silent, ask one strategic question. What's the main goal we're trying to achieve here? Or what's the biggest risk we're trying to avoid with this approach? That's it. One question. But it signals that you're thinking strategically, not just executing tasks. Here's the fix. Start leading now, not in big dramatic ways, in small, consistent ways. Examples are volunteer to lead a small project or initiative, help a teammate solve a problem, send your manager a proactive update, not waiting to be asked. Offer a suggestion for improving a process. These are all leadership behaviors, and they're all available to you right now. The tool for this, the confidence check. Before any meeting or high-stakes conversation, ask yourself 3 questions. What's my goal for this conversation? What value am I bringing? And what's one thing I will definitely say? This shifts you from reactive to intentional. And intentional people sound like leaders. Let's recap the 3 visibility mistakes that crush promotability. Mistake 1, operating in isolation. The fix, build visibility checkpoints into your workflow. Use the weekly wins email. And mistake 2, confusing busyness with value. The fix, shift your language from task to results. Build your 20-second leadership message. And mistake 3, waiting for permission to lead. The fix, start demonstrating leadership behaviors now. Use the confidence check. These 3 shifts will completely change how leadership sees you. Now, I've mentioned 3 tools in this video. The weekly wins email, the 20-second leadership message, and the confidence check. All 3 of these are included in the Visibility Starter Pack, along with 2 other tools, the 3-second meeting entry technique and the Visibility Orbit Builder. It's completely free, and it's designed to help you fix these exact mistakes without overthinking them. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. And if you want to understand how visibility is actually built on purpose, not just avoiding mistakes, but actively creating it, I have another video that walks through the full system. I'll link it at the end. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe. I put out 2 new videos every week on leadership visibility, communication, and career advancement. Thanks for watching. Let's get you promoted.